Hi folks, and welcome to another video. R&R down in Rotherham. Today we have got something extremely different. Now this video is going to be a bit of a sham because I'm on my own. I've got one set of hands and I could do with about four, so do bear with me. So, Mercedes Sprinter with a difference. This is a vehicle that can be driven from a wheelchair. So I will go around the bits and pieces of the kit what's on it and show you best I can. Like I say, apologies, but you might see me go up and down because I do need both hands. So first of all, first party trick, side loading door opens electronically. No keys needed, no one needed to go and open it. And then, as you can see, we've got the wheelchair lift. Now there is wired controls for these, but I'm using remote controls, which are, as you can see. So it's not that button, it's not that button. That's what I said, when it's going to be a bit of a sham, it will be a sham. So got a wheelchair ramp, which comes down obviously straight down to the floor. Now anybody wanting a disability stroke wheelchair access converted motorhome, this is definitely halfway there for you. So this one has already been insulated, and as you can see, I've got the roof lining in already, I've got the sides done. It's even got the ashtrays in, so potentially this was destined to be maybe a minibus or airport transfer bus. And then if we look at the back doors, while I transfer to another remote control, comes the next party trick. And you can guarantee I picked the only remote control up what don't work. Luckily there's two, so that one will need batteries. And then we have got the back doors will open electronically. So once again, all can be done without no one getting involved. So actually I think I will leave them open to let some light on the job. So once again, going back to the back of the vehicle, so the wheelchair comes in. Now that driver's seat completely comes out of the way. Mechanism down there, and we then have a removable steering wheel. So also as well, the starting of the vehicle is a push button start. That puts the ignition on, and away we go, it starts. Sounds very sweet. Handbrake, release switch on and off. But then the steering wheel comes out, which I'm not going to show because it means pausing the video, restarting, and knowing me, I'll probably lose everything I've just done. And that device there then comes in place of the steering wheel. So the little round thing there comes off, and this has all your indicators and your own. There you go, better if you could see it. So like I say, it's geared up for anybody what's got some difficulties in life. It's, well, in my eyes, I've not seen anything like it before. So like I say, anybody who's wanting, well, a van, but a shame for it to just be a van, wanting to do a conversion, motorhome conversion, automatic, 2 single seats, and as I say, half of the work inside has been done. I mean, taking out all the wheelchair access equipment, it is still a fine motorhome conversion. So the van itself has got a full MOT. It is direct from the Motability scheme, so that means full service history, all Mercedes service history. Only done 99,000 miles, so not done a lot of miles, to be fair. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Now, the bodywork wise, it's a Mercedes, so the panels are like tissue. We have got a couple of dents on the vehicle, so I'm going to go around, try and point out the negatives for you. To say it's black, actually, it's cleaned up very, very well. So down on the bottom there, we can see a dent. Same again, quite a fair old dent. Actually, don't know how they've done it, because they don't seem to have damaged the paint, but it's damaged. We have got a bit of a blister on there. It's not a bad old thing, usual bit of a blister down there. The rear wipers have been taken off. I don't actually know why. They are actually laid in the front of the vehicle. A little bit of dentage, that must be a new word what I've invented. Dent round above the number plate. Some dents in the doors, and when I actually close this door, I will show you the worst of them. So that's about the other controls. They are there. Someone's asked me already if I've driven the vehicle with the joystick. The answer is actually no, because I don't know how to work it, and I've not had time to read all the manuals. So that switch does the back doors, as there. It has got controls everywhere for it. Now, you can do the side door by pulling the handle, or you can... Sorry, I've got the engine running, so that won't actually close while the engine's running, so you have to do it that way. But it is all done from the key, so, and it is a keyless start as well. So, but yeah, that is the worst bit about it. If there's not much, yeah, but the price it's getting advertised at, I appreciate it. It is quite expensive, but for something as unique as this, how do you value it? How do you value this? Has got to be one of a few in the country. I would be willing to have the bodywork done. So if it is putting you off, just speak to us and I'm sure we'll be able to negotiate something. So any further information, give us a ring, 01709 554 644. And apologies once again for a bit of a shaky video, but I sell vans, I don't make films. So there you go. Right, thanks for viewing. Yeah, get my words out again. Thanks for viewing. See you soon.